I was in autopilot, just surviving. And I wasn't even asking God for a big vision. I just asked Him to get me through the day. Outside, I looked capable. Outside, I looked educated, functioning. I was showing up for other people. I am really good at that. Even in the midst of the crisis, I will show up and smile for people. I had dreams once. I was confident, but I was lost. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends where you are watching from. Come, let's talk. Today I wanted to talk to you about starting over, but from desperation. If you're watching this and you feel tired, not physically, but your soul feels tired. And if you feel like you've prayed, you've tried, or you pushed, but you still ended up crushed, maybe this video is for you. And I think it's for you. Maybe you're starting over, but you're forced to start over. Life just crumbled around you and it's making it hard. Are you feeling ashamed to start over? Are you hiding because you can't? You're telling yourself you can't. Today, I want you to know that you can do it. Have the confidence. Being desperate or being in that situation that feels hard for you doesn't disqualify you for starting over. Whatever people say, I know it's hard. Just that close up to the negativity. This is for the woman who felt empty or was feeling empty, disconnected, exhausted, empty inside. Know that you're still there. Know that you're not forgotten. Know that your efforts are going to pay off. I've been in that situation. Not long ago, there were a season in my life where I wasn't dreaming anymore. I was in autopilot, just surviving. And I wasn't even asking God for a big vision. I just asked Him to get me through the day. Outside, I looked capable. Outside, I looked educated, functioning. I was showing up for other people. I am really good at that. Even in the midst of the crisis, I will show up and smile for people. I had dreams once. I was confident, but I was lost because life wasn't happening for me. I had a lot of delays, lost in terms of health, relationship, and finances. I was having that pressure to perform to show that I'm capable, and I didn't know who I was anymore. I was looking left, right, and trying to compare myself to other people, and I was like chaotic until I learned to listen to myself, to that voice that always kept on telling me, Trish, what are you doing? Trish, go. But I was suppressing that voice because I was scared. And then sometimes you tell yourself, like, I can't do this. I'm not capable. And listen, we all are capable. We all can do it. And here's the truth that nobody tells us. Desperation is often the doorway to purpose. It's not the opposite of it. It's the doorway for purpose. When we think purpose, you need to start with clarity and honesty. Sit yourself down, look in the mirror, and tell yourself the truth. Mine was, I don't know who I am anymore. I feel behind all this one. I feel behind. Behind for what? And I don't trust myself. Yeah, that was my truth. So I invite you to sit down, look yourself in the mirror, and tell yourself, who are you and what do you want? And I had that wake up call when I read Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saved those who are crushed in spirit. and in spirit I was crushed. And I remembered, he came for the crushed, not the polished, not the accomplished. So it finds you how you are, crushed, and walks with you. My advice, I don't want you to be a copycat of nobody. What works with me might be different. What I want you to take up from this video is like, okay, Trish said for her journaling worked, talking to herself worked, facing herself in the mirror worked, gym, whatever. But I want you to sit down to say, okay, what works for me? When I feel triggered, when I feel lost, when I feel empty, what makes me feel better? What is it that motivates me? Write it down and create a blueprint for your strategy to heal. Not Trish's strategy. Me, I'm just here like talking to you to give you that nudge to say like you're capable. You have everything within you that can make you like the better version of yourself. Okay? Because some people, they don't like journaling. I can't tell you, yeah, do journaling, journaling works. No, if it doesn't work for you, if dancing works for you, do dancing. So, and also, this is hard for me because I was thinking like I was a failure. And I wasted time. You do not waste time. Every delays teach you a lesson. Break down, soften who you are, and teach you how to love better and how to have empathy. Every chaos teach you how to be organized. And do not compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 10. Comparison is the thief of joy. You don't need to feel ready, but you need to have the willingness to change your life, your trajectory. Me, I was looking for peace because I was feeling really unsettled. I am finding peace. I am. I am finding peace. I block out all the negativity. People, they can say whatever they want. It's just going to go, phew, slide down. I become waterproof to those hearsay or whatever. Because constantly my mind was like buzzing. Oh, yeah. One question. Write it down in the comment. Do you guys, when you are seated, like not like just seated, is your mind talking or is it quiet? Because mine always talks, and I've been told that wasn't normal, so I don't know. And I don't know what's normal and what's not normal. Anyways, I like, yeah, but yeah, it's just like, I digress. So yeah, that's it. I just want you to know that you're not alone in this journey. Unfortunately, we women, we tend to forget ourselves. We have a purpose. We've been called for greatness. And greatness doesn't just need to be like, oh, I'm a superstar. Oh, whatever. No. Greatness it can be peace, having a clear vision, thriving in whatever you enjoy doing, and loving yourself. That's the purpose when I talk about. It's not just the financial purpose. It's not just the marital purpose. It's not just being a mother or father purpose. No, it's being a happy purpose, being a non-anxious purpose, being fulfilled purpose, not feeling empty purpose. So, yeah, I guess it's what I wanted to say, to be honest. Like, I wanted you to know that you're not forgotten. I wanted you to know that you're not on your own and that your story matters. Yes, it does. And be kind and gentle to yourself because no one can do. Yeah, trust me. No one can do that for you. Trust yourself more. You know, and tell yourself sometimes it's okay. I don't want to do this. But the next day, stand up and go. Don't leave with regrets. At least you tried. And I'm here to encourage you to try. Trust me. Okay? And if this message has resonated with you, write down in the comments, I'm starting over. Or I'm starting again. There's no judgment. Anyone that judge you, tell them to judge themselves. Okay? They judge themselves. You don't mind. Like, just say, I'm starting over. Yeah, let's create that community where we support each other, where we are here to listen, or just to stare at each other to say, like, girl, I'm seeing you. Or boy, man, or he, or she. We see you, you know? No judgment, no pressure, no nothing. Just people that recognize that it's time to change, it's time to be happy. So, like, subscribe, and enjoy. And I'm going to be back next week. So, stay blessed.